So Josh, why do you need to pull my credit report in order to give me a rate quote? It's a great question and one that we get quite frequently. Now, the short answer is it would be irresponsible of us to provide you with a quote without knowing all of the information. We want to provide you with options. We want to put all the cards on the table, and we want to know what your plans are, both short term and long term. And quite frankly, there is a lot of information that is included into the credit report that you may or may not be familiar with. Now, if somebody else has pulled the credit report, or if you've pulled the credit report yourself online, chances are there could be differences depending on when that credit report was pulled. It could be as little as a week ago, and the score could be different. Or if you pulled it online, the score models that they use are not the same as what we pull. So it's not the same credit score that we would use in order to provide you with a quote if you simply said, hey, my credit score is X. We really need the credit report in order to provide you with accurate information, and we want to get as many details as we can because we've got a fiduciary responsibility to provide you with options that are in your best interest. And we put all the cards on the table so that you can see what those options are and compare those versus your existing loan instead of just giving you one option. It's very easy to go online and look at rates and see what the internet has to provide, but they're not really giving you all of the options that are available. The internet is a great source for information, but for comparing mortgage options, you really need to look at a much bigger picture. There's so many things that are involved, especially if you're refinancing. It's not like purchasing a home where you're just comparing options at the current moment based on the contract date. You want to compare the options that are going to be in your best interest. That's a financial decision. We ask a lot of questions because we want to make sure that the loan that we put you in is the loan that is going to be the best loan for the goals that you're seeking. We don't want you to roll in a bunch of closing costs if you're going to sell the house in a year. We don't want you to go for the lowest rate if the lowest rate means that you've got a higher mortgage insurance. If the objective is to get you the lowest payment or to get you the cash that you need to pay something off to overall free up your cash flow, our objective is to make sure that you get the loan that is in your best interest. We can't do that without pulling your credit. Now, because we can't do that without pulling your credit, we really need the credit report. So we could give you a range, but that range can be very large and not very accurate. And fundamentally, we believe in providing you with accurate information that is going to be in your best interest. We can't do that without pulling your credit. Now, because we can't do that without pulling your credit, we really need the credit report. So we can give you a range, but that range can be very large and not very accurate. And fundamentally, we believe in providing you with accurate information that is going to be in your best interest.